Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of From the Bottom Up. And today we are doing the 1982 release Blackout by the Scorpions. Right here, baby. Yes, Blackout was the eighth studio album for the band, and it got dropped on March the 29th, 1982. Reached number 10 in the US, went platinum and was once again produced by longtime producer Dieter Dirks and features nine tracks in all. And we're going to just dig right in here. This album does not have a bad track on it. You know, you can't say that about many. There's probably a certain amount that you can say that to, but there's not a lot. Yeah, it's in the minority for sure. So I'm going to start off with my number nine, and that is going to be none other than Now. So we got Now here. It is the shortest song on the album, but it simply rips. Just a great song, just a typical Scorpions fast-paced song with a cool riff, great vocal by Mina, and that's what we got for number nine. There's just nothing really too special about it, you know. It's a good song, but we have much better the deeper we get into this album on the rankings for sure. Number eight is going to take us down to the longest song on the album, and that's going to be none other than China White, clocking in at 6 minutes and 59 seconds. And it's the lone. There's two things. One thing about this song, the lone difference is there's two versions. There's the European version and the U.S. version, and the only difference is the guitar solo. Um, it's been noted down that Rudolf Schenker could not decide between which two to use. So he decided, well, let me use this one for the European, this one for the US, and that's how that came about. It's got that hypnotic, kind of like frenzy riff that keeps the pulse going here. This one and the one below it, where depending on the day, you might flip-flop them. It all depends. That's how close it was trying to decide which one to put where. But China White is what we got at number eight today. And number seven, we're going to go down to Arizona, which was written, the lyrics were written by Herman Rarebell, the drummer. And it's about the band's previous visit to the Grand Canyon State. And a good song. Definitely this one and the previous one, China White, are probably the two least known songs on the album. And that's mainly because they just didn't get the airplay or they just don't get featured in the live performance like every single one of these other songs have over any period of time with the band. So that's what kind of why they kind of hide here. Both these songs definitely, if you give them a listen, if you're not familiar with them, I highly recommend you'll end up hopefully agreeing that they are decent songs and definitely deserve to be on the album. There's no filler here on this album. Couldn't find a filler track on this album if you paid me here. No filler anywhere on this one. And that's going to take us down to number six, which is Can't Live Without You. Catchy song right from the opening count off by Klaus Meine. Classic riff that the song was built around is clever. Just a typical classic Scorpions rocker. What else needs to be said? And that's going to take us to number five. And another song that features lyrics by drummer Herman Rarebell. And that's You Give Me All I Need. It's about a love where one person is moving on, the other is trying to get back with them, pleading to try again. Hence, You Give Me All I Need is trying to get them to come back. Um, nothing too special here, but it is definitely a really good song all the way around. You know, you got great musicianship, the lyrics are good. You know, it's not as fast of a rocker as couple songs. It's more of a mid-paced tempo song uh, throughout the album. That's how I would say it, and that's pretty much right where we got it, right in the middle here at number five. And number four is going to take us to a song that's still featured in her set today many times, and that's none other than the Exploding Dynamite. Just another scorcher, pristine vocals by Mina. And this is one of those fist pumping anthems that goes over great in concert. Just a classic Scorpions song, definitely one of the highlights of their career. And no doubt we that's Dynamite here at number four. It's going to take us down to number three. And that will be the song that's probably the most known song on this album because it was the first single released and it was hit number 65 on the charts, which is a surprise because for all the airplay that it got and how many times people heard it, you would think it was definitely at least a top 40 hit. And it's still a fan favorite to today, and that's No One Like You. It did hit number one on the U.S. mainstream rock charts, but only number 65 on the Billboard Hot 100. But it's definitely one of those songs that the band still plays to this day. Um, One of their most recognizable songs by without a doubt. And you ask them, why do you got it at number three? Well, the reason why we got it at number three is the two songs above it are just that much better. Number two, we're going to go with the title track, Blackout. Received another, this was the song that received the second most amount of airplay on the radio. Still in their live set to this day. Classic rocker that simply melts your face off. Just love the broken glass thing in the beginning, and the song just takes off from the start. Just a classic Scorpions rocker. The title track, Blackout. That's one of those songs that you definitely, if you're feeling down and out, put that one on, and that'll get your blood flowing for sure. And number one, well, we got the mellow song at number one, but I'll tell you, When the Smoke is Going Down is definitely hands down my favorite Scorpions song, and that's why it's at number one. It's an atmospheric song that's simply brilliant. It's the song that closes out the album, and I always thought it would be perfect song to end the show with just before they came back on for the encores because it would set it up perfectly. Just a great song. I always love this one. Band has made a gem here with Blackout, just simply a gem. And when the smoke is going down, it's just tops takes the top cake there. Definitely my favorite Scorpions song. All right, so let's go do a quick rundown. We got nine, we got Now. Eight, I've got China White. Seven, I got Arizona. Six, I got Can't Live Without You. Number five, You Give Me All I Need. Number four, Dynamite. Three, No One Like You. Two, Blackout. And number one, When the Smoke is Going Down. And stay tuned for more. There's always more to come here on from the bottom up with Rock Show Critique. Signing off.